Hello, this is the Progressive Cynic, and in this video I'll be talking about drone strikes and their consequences. On December 1st, David Zucchino published an article in the LA Times about Mia John, who is an Afghani living in Jalalabad. Now, unfortunately, um, this story is about a drone strike which killed Mr. John's entire family. The United States conducted an unarmed aerial vehicle-based missile strike on a car that contained many members of his direct family, including his brother and his sister-in-law. Um, it's a really unpleasant story, which involves him finding the bodies in the vehicle and collecting the parts in a blanket and trying to bury them. It's unpleasant to have to read, but it's reality. Now, this story is unfortunately not an isolated incident, as the United States has killed thousands of people via UAV strikes, and, well, there's no accountability. Currently, the United States government classifies all military-age males who are killed by drone strikes as enemy combatants by default. It doesn't matter if they are just some guy filling in potholes or I don't know, some guy just watering his garden. If they're killed in the strike, they're by definition terrorists until proven innocent. And given the fact that they are blown up by a Hellfire missile, even if they're proven innocent, it's not much of a consolation to those who are killed or those who are left behind. Now, the United States has been operating this continuous campaign over several areas of the world, including Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Yemen, where we find people who look suspicious, who we don't necessarily know who they are, and then we kill them without any trial or even identification procedure. It's called the Signature Strike Program, and it's truly a disaster. I say this not only because it results in the deaths of civilians, but also because it results in the hatred of the United States by many people in these areas. We are in effect creating terrorists. Yes, a couple of these strikes may kill some terrorists, but for every one or two terrorists that we kill many more civilians. And the deaths of these people, in addition to the terror that we create in the region, creates a breeding ground for terrorism. People are learning to hate the United States because we're the ones who are driving these unmanned aerial vehicles over their villages and raining missiles down on them at random intervals. It creates an atmosphere of terror that honestly makes us the bad guys in this situation. I mean, if you want to give terrorists around the world a good recruiting tool for making people into suicide bombers or just fighters against America, you could not create a better program than this. Look, we need oversight and we need to stop the drone program immediately. If there is some valid target, say some operational leader of Al-Qaeda, who we know who he is, we know where he is, and we could send in a group of people to capture or kill him, but we can't risk putting the personnel into the area, I understand a drone strike. A drone is just a weapon. It's akin to a missile or a bullet. But this endless reign of terror over large areas of the world is not how we should be running our foreign policy. I don't care if you're a right-winger or a left-winger, you should not support this. Because it's also not only, it's not an exclusive situation with the United States. Currently, we're the only ones who are running these drones. But that is changing. In a recent report, it was announced that the European Union is actually going to be working towards getting drones of their own, or at least the component countries are. It's being billed as the Drone Users Club, and our actions create a very dangerous precedent. If we claim the right to drive these UAVs over foreign countries and just rain down missiles, what's to prevent other people from following our example? Say China decides that there's some dissidents that they want to get rid of. Well, how can we moralize against them for sending a drone missile over these people's houses if we're doing that in other areas of the world which we have no right being in? What if Mexico decides to take out some people in the drug trade over in Texas because, hey, they're narco-terrorists in Mexico killing loads of people? I mean, would we be able to moralize against them if they send a few drones over our borders and start killing some drug traffickers? I mean, okay, a few people who are innocent got caught in the crossfire, but those are just civilian casualties. We do that all the time. Look, the answer here is very simple. We need real reform. It really doesn't matter whether or not it comes from the right or from the left. Libertarians don't like these drone strikes any more than Democrats do. If some libertarian gets into office, they need to completely stop the drone program and get a full accounting of the damage we have done. Same is true if Democrats or if a progressive gets into control. Progressives don't want to be implementing this neocon way of doing war. Unfortunately, Obama is not a progressive, and, well, he's the head of the Democratic Party and the commander-in-chief. What can we do? Look, this is just an unacceptable status quo, and it needs to change. Please follow my blog for more information on this, and follow my YouTube channel. Thank you.